Anywho.
Alright, we're loading in. I think the game is gonna be... Yeah, it's a little bit cropped out for me, which sucks, but it's okay. By the way, when you're playing, it's good to analyze a building and your environment all the time, but you don't really have to do it. I was quick hacking just to see if I could do it. Anything here? No, there's nothing in it. And yeah, it just levels up your ability to quick hack outside of attribute points. Yeah, over here I missed that green box over there to the left. Make sure you pick it up. Mix it up, drink. That got everybody so triggered. Here, let's go up to the room. Even if you don't pick up that green box, you can come back to it later on.
City. My first guest tonight is the president of the church.
Bug.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
We're gonna go and do that mission with T-Bug. What do you mean? Probably next episode. Because this episode I'm just gonna focus on my apartment, sorting some things I looted from the pickup mission. Sorry, from the rescue mission. One attribute point available. Cool. Over here I'm mumbling to myself. What points to put in? Just make sure you have invested body intelligence and a specific build in mind. But for me, let's see what I did. I'm pretty sure I got pack mule because I want to get more. You know, if you want to loot more stuff, it's useful to have. You want to get that, yeah. And then what did I do? It's pretty good. True grit increases max tempo by 10%. It's not bad. Pump it louder. I'm pretty sure I got this, yeah. I'm actually quite interested in crafting and stuff in this game. But reflex at times maneuverability, blades. Legs, annihilation, remover. I wonder if you can only max out one stat. I think you can, but we'll see. For now, that's good. Let me check my journal. The rescue. Okada's got us a gig. Fixer got an SOS call from one of our clients. Sandra Dorset. All signs point to her having been plucked. Already done it though. Just go home. Why did I read it so awkwardly? I don't know why I read it that way. But yeah, remember, whenever you pick files up, always give it a good read because it gives you context of the characters and how they behave, who they are, what they've done. So it actually does add to your dialogue options in the game.
Thanks for having me.
But if you don't want to, that's fine. If you just want to play the game as quick as possible, play your way. They don't say.
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Gonna have a word with the super. Oh yeah.
So what was I doing? I don't know. I think I was interested in seeing this NPC's cycle. Animation cycle, I guess. They're not really doing much. That was an interesting conversation, I guess, about the building that I live in. Anyway, here I am. This is your apartment. It's better than you deserve, to be honest. Look in the mirror. Should be able to look in the mirror and change some stuff, right? Change appearance, please. Change appearance, please. Yeah, I obviously cut it out, but I spent quite a lot of time just changing things. I think I wanted to get my male Nomad V to look like the character from the trailer, but I just couldn't be asked. So I made something similar. My character looks so weird when they're outside of, there you go, that camera mode. This is your toilet. Doesn't really matter if you flush it or not, I think. This actually matters. Every time before you leave Night City, always try and take a shower. It gives you a boost. I'll tell you next time what it does specifically, but just try and take one. Every time you're in your apartment, gives you a boost for 1 hour in game. I think it's a health boost that it gives you. Okay, so over here we got some loot. I think the yeah, so in the storage already you actually have CD Projekt Red bundles. You're about to see me naked, yep. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, yeah, she can't be naked. Yeah, so this is all the CD Projekt Red stuff. They only give you 2 shirts, I think, and that jacket with the Witcher logo in the back. You can wear it if you want, and you'll play through. For me, I don't want to, because it's like I'd rather just wear stuff in the game than outside the game. I mean, I say that, but it's a bit hypocritical. I just don't want anything that's referencing Witcher in a Cyberpunk game. I don't want to wear that stuff now anyway. You'll see later on what I mean. Let me guess. I probably went down there and I picked everything up. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, this is your wardrobe. This is where you can actually make presets of your. You can make preset outfits in, basically. If you don't have this, don't worry. You're gonna get all these outfits from Victor later on after you visit him, which I'll probably do next episode because I've spent so long. Doing this, making outfits, managing clothes, even though it's not really a big deal right now. My advice, try not to waste too much time like me. Make your outfit, blah blah blah, and go to sleep and do all your missions in Act 1. That's my advice. You're gonna have a nice little nap, and then guess what happens? Your best buddy calls you. So that's my cyberware, I guess. Miotech. Is that my OS?
Oh, V! You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Now, because this is my first playthrough, I think I was am I doing? I was quite like explorative. That's not really the word. I was just very curious about the NPCs, how they talked, what they're doing. Look at me, I'm struggling getting out of the apartment.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Washington,
How'd you
give me a
find me?
call.
How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
That was terrible. Why did the two audio clips like collide with each other? What the hell? Yeah, so make sure when anybody calls you, you're just checking up on them, checking up on their messages. Sometimes you get to reply back to them. These are your contacts. And we will do a Regina Jones mission soon, but it's not the priority right now. We gotta go and see Victor. Although, feel free to explore the apartments, because there's a lot of interesting things going on. And this right here is our first hostile situation in free roam.
Good deep shit. Hear me? Deep. Good doggy.
Don't know what the hell this guy's problem was. He clearly held some sort of authority or
What an
ownership
awful
over this
place.
woman.
Thank you.
I don't know if I loot. Yeah, I think I did loot this guy. And I picked him up because I was trying to find a what was it now? I was trying to find a bin, but I couldn't find one, or a trash can, but a giant dumpster. Just couldn't find one, so I just left it there. But just knocking him out wise, you get XP in ninjutsu, which is just this game's version of sneaking. Why is she stuck in that pose? Oh well. By the way, when you play the game, you should probably also get that too. What I mean by that is you're probably guaranteed to get that Arasaka headgear. It's not that special, but for now it is, kind of.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way.
No,
Night City.
I'm just fine.
But soak in that sun while you can. Conditions as we
What are
head
you staring
into the
at?
end.
What? You, lost your way?
Anyway, here we are looking at, what is this? The drop point. Drop point? Yeah. You get to sell your weapons here. Anything above $40 or $30 or $50, sell. Anything you don't need, disassemble. That's a good rule that people come up with in this game. Remember, yeah, when you disassemble a weapon or clothing, you can't get it back. So that's why it's important to have save files. Try and save the game every 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, because it makes a big difference.
For your own safety, do not disturb or obstruct. Open up!
We got a call. We're here to help.
We know you're in there.
Oh, and then over here we got a abandoned suitcase. It seems like nothing special, just a bounce back inside it.
Got another dry, sun-filled
Hey, I know you got food. Give me some.
And if you look, thank God, CDPR fixed it.
I miss my
They actually have
sister.
normal kids.
Prepare for cooler conditions as we head into the
You have
weekend.
nothing better to do?
For some reason, that kid's there was no overhead text for that kid when he was talking, which is a bit weird. I apologize for showing you all this, but yeah, this is me just pretty much capturing 1.6 version of Cyberpunk on the PS4. Yes, if you also come up here, you think she looks young, right? Nope, she's old. But you kind of learn a lot from the NPCs sometimes about what kind of world this is. Like this woman, she's probably using some sort of skincare program or maybe cybernetics. You don't know,
I'm
but
not afraid of anyone.
Mike Pondsmith and CDPR's vision of the future is that, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. You have old ladies wearing hot pants and dressing like kind of how kids dress today in America. Not that I'm from America, but that woman was probably born in 2020 or 2022,
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way.
and now she's in her 50s. So this is the floor you're actually supposed to go and meet Jackie through. Yeah, I think I just went back to it. I was on the lower level before, just lurking around. There was nothing there.
Forget it. You're worth it.
So now you come over here, you come... What do you call it? It's hard to figure out what floor this is. But you basically just come to the floor below your apartment. And you just go to this weird barbecue area. Again, if you're really desperate for XP farming, I guess you can go and do this. Although I think through combat and missions you'll get the XP for quick hacking, so it's really not necessary to do what I'm doing. I think right here I'm testing all the doors and stuff, but I'm giving this game too much credit. I don't know what happened with the audio, but it just phased in and out.
Do I know you? My, oh my, look at him, so handsome.
Over here there's nothing.
What do you think, man?
We're almost close to... We're almost close to seeing the street where Jackie is.
Hey, yo, V.
But first we're gonna pay this guy a
How
visit.
about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it? Where'd you get him, Fred? Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in, fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot. Got a sweet deal, and a trooper mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are. Let's do this. Light on your feet. Keep that head moving. Oh!
watch your stamina in this fight.
No. No way. Sorry, I can't. Ugh.
Remember the sister. Remember that if you hit someone when they're blocking with a heavy attack, you break that block. But if you throw light attacks, it doesn't necessarily break that block. But light attacks are much faster than heavy attacks. CD Projekt Red basically had the same combat system in Witcher 3, so not much different, other than the perspective now. This is just painful to watch, honestly.
I can't.
At least I'm good with my sidestepping.
Exactly.
This boxing match is going on for too long. But then again, it's my first time. And for you, it might take longer, it might take a bit. You might be probably quicker than me, depending on how well you understand the combat. This game's all about it's about understanding your stamina, managing your stamina,
What do you say?
and timing your strikes. Yeah, if you can manage your stamina and time your shots, you can easily get rid of that
yourself.
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Korenzakov should do the trick.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
You mentioned something about fighting.
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Yeah, lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. And when you take home the pot, manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside O. Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
See, that lip syncing was good, but the other lines of dialogue, it looks so off. There's some white light inside his mouth. What the hell's going on with this game? It was mostly fine though. It wasn't that bad. All the voice actors, other than the male V, did a pretty good job.
About those fights you mentioned.
V! Fights happen in different parts of the...
The hell? No. No way. Sorry.
Dr. Havoc and what? This is some fiction.
I can't.
But yeah, if you want to understand what people find fun to read, stuff in Night City, yeah, give shots like that a go when it comes to reading. Now we're gonna go to. Yeah, also all the languages we hear in this game will be translated through the overhead text. Now we're gonna go visit the gun shop guy. But first, you have this crime scene that you can kind of interact with. But I'd say leave it alone.
Wait for its daddy. Hers after every shot now.
There you
Let's
go.
have a
He's
look.
almost like, yeah. He's letting you the player know. It's kind of hard to see him though, because the light's facing towards him, so you can't really see. I mean, you can't see him
Thanks
because
a
of
lot.
the... What do you call it? It's like, this fence is kind of blocking his face, but you can kind of see his silhouette. Alright, we picked it up. It's for free, obviously.
All right,
Take it.
let's see what you
It's
got.
an iconic weapon.
What I like to hear.
Hopefully this episode helped you out. Yeah. I'm looking at the attachments of this gun, but right now they don't matter. Anyway, next episode we're gonna actually go visit Jackie, try and get a mission or two done. Until then, this is V, signing off.